Oh, I think it's fun on that. Yeah. No, but I want to. I would rise and leave to the thing when I let it be. I pledge allegiance to the United States of America. Call the meeting to order at 6 p.m. With a few announcements. I'd ask everyone to please silence your cell phones. Our meetings are public and recorded. This is a business meeting, so we ask everyone to conduct themselves in a professional manner. The code allows for public comment up to 3 minutes, and for best sound quality, please lean into your microphones to speak. So with that, we will do roll call. Alderperson Schwartzkopf.
Here.
Alderperson Beaver.
Here.
Alderperson Reiner.
Here.
Alderperson Havlet.
Here.
Alderperson Devon.
Here.
Alderperson Nevoy.
Here.
Alderperson Dojan.
Here.
Alderperson Veal.
Here.
First item, I would call for a motion to approve the financial statements. We have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Roll call voting to start with Schwartzkopf.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Motion carried. Next item, I would call for a motion to approve the estimated and listed bills in your packet. Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any further discussion on that? Roll call voting. That will start with Beaver.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Motion carries. Consideration of any additional bills, ma'am.
Good, thank you, Mayor.
Okay, thank you. We will shift to correspondence and public and guest comments. Okay, hearing none, we will move to the consent agenda. We have items A through N for consideration. Does anyone want any of those items pulled out individually for discussion? Okay, hearing none, I'll entertain a motion for the consent agenda items.
Sorry.
A motion and second on that. Any further discussion? Roll call voting. That starts with Reinecker.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Okay, motion carries. And next up are the reports of committees and et cetera. So we will start with the finance committee.
Our finance committee, CDs and investments are listed in packets. Really nothing else there in the finance committee for now.
Okay, thank you. Personnel committee, are there any items for that?
No, we're working on the rest of our package, for our city council meeting, for our personnel meeting next week.
Okay. Public health and safety, anything on that?
Nothing for you.
Okay, that takes us to public works committee. There's a couple of items.
First item is authorization to hire labor. That was to be for the part-time labor position was advertised. I'd like to make a recommendation, to hire Grant Cowell, pending physical and drug test at the current pay of $13.99 per hour.
Okay. Make a motion to hire Grant Cowell at the suggested break pay.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to hire labor as presented. Any further discussion? Roll call voting, that would start with Rhonda.
Hey.
Carries.
Next item is, we got a proposal from 48 Public. I think I've seen that one. For the WWTPs, we got a proposal of $18,959.60.
This was for one of the weekly emails I had out, the week that it had developed in there, just need to get on the schedule with them to get that repaired. Since where we're at now, following the new budget will cover it also.
Okay. A motion, we accept the proposal, voting for not to exceed 19,000.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the proposal for 40. Not to exceed 19,000, you said? Okay, any further discussion? Roll call voting, let's start with Demond. Motion carries.
That is all.
Is it? Okay, next up is zoning committee.
No.
Okay, then we will shift to the cultural committee with a few items.
Yeah, the United Life activities have a few dates that they would like to. And what are they doing this?
They're just using, not even the intersection, but they're gonna be there on the sidewalk at the four-way stop. I think they're requesting that we approve it, so that we approve it, so we acknowledge that.
But with the posters and that today.
That,
So they're requesting April 1st, May 6th, June 3rd, July 1st, August 5th, September 9th, and October 7th. You occupy the sidewalks at the square. I'd like to make a motion, we accept the United Life activities before we stop.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the United for Life activities as presented in our packets. Any further discussion? Roll call voting starts with Igor.
Hey.
Motion carries.
And then the Redwood Lions are requesting to collect at the four-way stop as they have in years past on October 13th and 14th of this year. I'd like to make a motion we accept. Lions.
Okay, we have a motion and a second for Redwood Lions. Request at the four-way stop, October 13, 14. Any further discussion? Roll call voting start with Dojon. Motion carries. That it then for cultural?
Yeah.
Okay, and we'll shift to executive session. Anything for that? Okay, next up will be planning commission.
Fair. First thing on the list was the Hess drive-through hearing ordinance number 1514, it's in your packet. They had requested and came to the planning commission meeting to request a drive-through to be approved to the west side of their the old Susie's building. The planning commission had voted in favor of allowing it. I would like is there any further discussion on anything? Any questions, anybody?
Yeah, I have a couple. So there's already tight parking down here with the drive-through. I know it's said in our packet that one or maybe more, but how many is there maybe more? Because the way at least in my head, I see the drive-through is coming from the north wrapping around, isn't that gonna take away a lot more parking than one space?
It should just be coming from the west side of the building, exit only and right turn
How they get it in?
from the rear.
Oh, so they're gonna go,
Yes,
they're not gonna have that side. Okay.
no, it'd be from the rear of the building.
Actually, off the one-way street alongside of West Route.
Yeah. I'll go there that way.
That's why I just didn't understand how there's a spot.
And I think it's still up to, correct me if I'm wrong, it's still up to IDOT. I mean, it still has to go through all the approvals from IDOT. IDOT will be the one to give all the recommendations of how big it needs to be, how wide it needs to be, and all the signage.
Jeff, I would have a question, and we were talking about that earlier, and I'm assuming, so IDOT will approve the exit. And guess you would technically call it a turn lane. Since that will be down to street level, will there have to be ramps, handicap ramps coming into that
There will be sidewalk.
from each side, is it technical warning and everything? Yeah, because again, I would think so, because that'll be still the sidewalk, still be through there, and that'll actually come down and then back up.
Yeah, they'll have a slope to the street and there'll be a flat area for the sidewalk. And then a slope back.
Then I guess my only question is, will the city have any cost to this at all?
Any other questions? I'd like to entertain a motion to pass the ordinance number 1514 to allow the drive-through.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the Hess drive-through hearing ordinance number 1514. Any further discussion? Roll call voting, start with people.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
hey, hey,
Okay, motion carries.
The second thing on the list is the zoning code use table that Jeff's been working on for quite a while with the planning commission. Trying to get that all ironed out and with the city attorney. I think we got everything dialed in and approved. Anything else? So it was approved by the planning commission, so I'd like to entertain a motion to approve the ordinance number 1515.
Are you entertaining or you made the
I
motion?
would make it.
Motion and a second. Okay, any further discussion on the ordinance?
I have just a question while I was looking through it. So the city allows sexual orientated businesses and industrial use, but they won't allow a cannabis dispensary? What was the thought of why the city
Go ahead, Jeff.
allows that and doesn't allow cannabis?
Well, it's a legal thought. The legality of it is that we cannot deny a sexual entertainment place. By state law, we can deny cannabis.
Okay.
I correct them in law.
Wonderful.
Any other questions? Okay, then, let's see, we have two motions, so it's time to vote. So let's start with you, Dan.
Hey,
Hey.
hey,
Hey. Hey.
hey,
Hey.
Motion carries.
That's all.
That's it. Okay, Economic Development Commission, any additions on that, Mike? I think there are some minutes in the tax for review. And that takes us up to recreational facilities.
Thank you, Mayor. We have one request in here from BOVA. They would like to reserve at the park on May 20th, 2023. The attachment was in the packet. With the stipulation that they have an available option for us. And I would make that motion to approve it, pending they have all the insurance documents to make the city deal with it.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second on the special reservation request from both for May 20th. Any further discussion? Roll call voting starts with Hebert.
hey, hey,
Hey.
hey,
Hey.
hey.
Motion carries. Anything on Parks and Recreation Committee?
You have a meeting Wednesday night.
6:30.
Okay. Good. Okay. That takes us to old business, which there isn't any. And off to new business, review of April calendar. Meeting tonight, we have sirens tomorrow at 10 a.m. Parks and Rec, as you just mentioned, Kyle, is on the 5th. Friday is a holiday for the city. Make a special note on the 10th is our special personnel committee meeting at 6 p.m. Okay. The library board meets on the 13th. Committee meetings in general are on the 17th. Planning commission is on the 18th. Are there any hearings on the 18th? Bill?
Now, we'll be hearing for.
Hearing 3, okay.
That's it, okay.
Any other changes or additions to the calendar? Okay. Any other comments? Hearing none, I will call for a motion to adjourn. Motion and second, all in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. We got stand adjourned at 6:12.
I just have to think of that. Yeah. That one just. Whatever, see, those stuff.
Oh,